Alright, let's get back to it in Pathfinder Kingmaker. We just made friends with some kobolds. Got our first vassal. And it's the kobolds. Our party members were pretty, weak on the idea. But you know what? They're wrong. They're wrong. What? Why? They're just racist against kobolds, and I think that's no good. That's no good. We are welcoming of all kinds in our barony, so long as they're nice and polite. Anyway, we got some more stuff here. Oh, cat knocked the controller over. Don't worry, it's fine. Hey, hold on. I gotta get this controller off the ground before I run it over. Alright. Are you happy with yourself, kitty cat? You happy with yourself? You happy that you knocked it over? He says yes. He says yes. I am ecstatic that I successfully knocked that nasty controller over. Never has there been a happier kitty cat. Let's figure out what all we have missed in the dwarf fortress here. Okay. Sorry, just trying to...
According to plan.
All right. Soup? Want soup? Elf and onion and elf. Good. Little dude's still plucking away.
In due time.
Okay, that should be correct now. Let's have our guys take the long way around. I want to know how I get in here. Looks like there's a way up from there. No, that's wrong. I want to get here. It definitely looks like there's some loot that might be... Yeah. Come on, guys. Man, that dog is just so big. I don't know how the dog got so big. How'd that dog get so big, cat? It's a big dog. Let's head down, take another look. I'm not sure what the sundial needs to be. Oh, there's a door right here that probably takes us up where we want to go. Huh. Open. Yeah! Alright, but first things first... God, there's no easy way in here. Oh, but I can just... Okay, so everything should be in the correct position now for this. So let's go see if there's something new here. Indeed. There is a little box. Gimme. Full plate. Got the Blessed Path. +2 charisma and wisdom. That would be... This is basically... Yeah, this is basically for a paladin. Unfortunately, we are not a paladin. We don't have any. If we did have a paladin, though, that is... This is some god tier equipment for them. Oh, I could probably open that door now, huh? Alright, let's head up here. See what loot lies in store. Also got a fair amount of gold, too, so that was pretty nice. Okay. Get out of there. Okay, save, open. Scroll of aid. Well, that's a little disappointing.
To victory!
This guy has apparently not heard the news that this place belongs to just the kobolds now.
I grant you death.
Let us strike as one! Tear them apart!
Whatever, we've gotten pretty good at fighting trolls.
A calculated risk. Calm down. Not dead yet.
Not what I wanted, but it's fine.
Cannot hide from me.
We might actually be out of acid, huh? We are, in fact, out of regular acid. Maybe we have a scroll, though. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting a little concerned about how we're doing, just health-wise. Should be fine. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do here. Alright, just move up a little. That should be fine.
Your life ebbs low.
So long as they don't go after Jubilos, I'm fine.
I'm getting killed here!
Nowhere to run.
Alright.
They go down!
This will hurt.
Do not falter!
Okay. We needed to do that
Primitives!
so that Jubilos could get up.
What a waste. I aim true.
And finally, good work, team. Oh, there is something.
Child's play.
Star Knife? Weird. Scroll of Raised Dead. That's very nice to just find in the wild. Okay. And what do we have here?
You can thank me now.
Dwarven Urgosh. It's a two-handed axe thing. Its main thing seems to be it deals 3 times crit damage.
That is not far.
On the Exquisite Pearl. Alright,
As it should be.
we should be good now. So yeah, we're in a we've solved the troll problem. That's good. Still have this and the Curse of Candlemere, but we've actually done a good job of clearing up all of our quests, huh? Go team. We are about halfway to our next level. Indeed, we're a little past halfway. Killed the trolls for the joy of killing. Get out of here, everybody. Right, we need to get some cure disease pots. Scrolls probably more likely. Well, okay, you know what? Let's open our spell book. Oh, you've got freedom level 4. Movement under the duration, under the influence. That's pretty useful. We'll take freedom of movement. This is divine power. +1 luck on attack rolls for every 3 caster levels. 1 temp hit point per caster level. Dismissal. Sting, Shield of Dawn. Any creature that strikes you with melee attack deals normal damage, but also takes fire damage. So that's okay. Death Ward gains +4 morale bonus on save against death spells and magical death effects. Spit Venom. Put a stream of venom at a target using a ranged touch attack. If it hits, it causes blindness for a round. They must also save or be poisoned by Black Adder Venom. Okay. Crusader's Edge. When you cast a spell on a melee weapon in your primary hand, you imbue it with a powerful holy energy, granting your primary weapon the Bane weapon quality against evil outsiders. You score a successful crit against an outsider with an evil subtype, but also nauseate it. Wow, there's not... let's take Summon Monster and Regular Restoration. Actually... let's take Protection from Energy. There should be a Remove Disease spell here that we'll go ahead and take. Another level 1 spell. Out of these, what do I like? Remove fear, actually. No, I like 2 remove fears, actually, over... Yeah. Right. You have 2nd level spells? No, because of your wisdom? Oh? No, he doesn't get... Okay. Okay, yeah, he doesn't get it till next level. That's fine. It spells, so... Might as well make sure you've got spells. Protect. That seems pretty good. Yes, you're a spontaneous caster, and you... Perfect. What? Where does this go? It goes here. Okay, that makes more sense than where this dropped me off the first time I left. Which was right in the middle of the dwarf fortress with no anything to be found. Yeah, right there. That's what didn't make sense, but sure. Okay. Get out of here. We're able to... I might go see if we can take care of things at Candlemere. Especially if we don't have to worry about troll raids anymore. Alright. Good work, team. We cleared the hell out of that dwarf fortress. Looted it to pieces, smashed the sacred anvil, got some kobolds under our control.
With the troll menace ended, all our woes were in the past, and there was nothing left endangering our young barony.
Yeah!
As if
Oh.
the true hardships were yet to come.
What? But it's been pretty hard so far. Alright. Let's head home, everybody. You no longer are sick? Okay, good for you.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, now that we're back here...
Actually, that hodag wasn't so tough. Fat like a beached whale. But compared to giants, it was just a pile of crap.
I don't think we'll find many giants in these parts. But you know what? Trolls are their distant relatives. You could certainly practice killing them.
We've killed all the trolls, so you can't do that either. Also, please don't say things like that, Jubilost. You're going to bring a plague of giants upon us. Wrong, buddy. This dog is dancing. He wants something, but I don't know what. Personally, I think he's just being whiny. Throne room. Alright, let's see what all's going on these days. Nasty rumor. A nasty rumor is spreading, injurious to the Baron's reputation. It is said that Bravoy wants more territory, and that Lady Jamandi Aldori's people have already been dispatched to get rid of the local population, free up the lands for colonizers. When is... Okay, so that's... We have some time to handle that. Research into the nature of curses. Tartuk. Claim the South Gnarl Marshes, huh? We don't... Okay, we can't do that because we don't have the BP for it. That's okay. Actually, hold on. I did want to see how long some of this stuff's going to take. 1 day... 5/5/19. Perfect. The treasurer managed to invite several guests from the neighboring countries. Many well-known wizards and researchers have visited this barony to study this unique phenomenon. Uh-huh. We don't have... Do you want to go outside? Is that what it is? Support the general. That's Casil, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this. And we are now military rank 2. So team. Citizens wish to express their... Yeah, we missed this. That's fine. Seated here. That's good. Seated there. Good. That's so. Is that so? Let's handle that. Search into the verses. Strength numbers. Arm can't do that. Get Chubalost working on this. Okay. You want outside? Okay. Someone is online. We're gonna want it back in like minutes, so you have that to look forward to. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and spend the BP for that. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have now research into the nature of curses. Divine +2, arcane +2. Okay, get to work on that. Keep looking into the nature of curses. Alright, so that's everything right now. That. Can't do that. I'm actually curious what I would need.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
What would be needed to trigger the next part of the story? How do you like being general? I thank you for the faith you place in me. I do my best to prove worthy of your trust. How do you like being regent? Is that what you are, Valerie? Let's talk to the storyteller. Found some relics. Borag. Yep. Okay. Ah, the belongings of brave heroes. Please, I sense There are too many. Okay, I need to find all 5. These items once belonged to a dwarven smith. Not too much. Oh. So how many of the suit blackened things do we have? So we're missing 1. What are we missing? Figured we had it all. Oh, we need a hammer. Where is the hammer? Oh my god, that dog wants back in. Get your cat, please. Thank you. Right there. Yeah, that's a good dog. Good dog. Okay, it looks like we just missed it. It was somewhere in the fortress. Oh, actually, yeah, there were some locked chests we didn't open, so probably there, huh? All right.
All according to plan.
Let's go to the main square. I need to remember to get that freaking crown off of our wizard and put that on Jubilost. And what's the easiest way to do that? Is there like a reform party button? There's not. Alright, sell. Yeah, that did well enough, huh? Alright, so we've got a bunch of masterwork stuff to sell. I can probably sell this. Sell a hide armor. Okay. Sell those. Is this thing Bertha? Might be related to something. Oh no, we need to. Let's keep the Heart of the Anvil. I think that's a quest item. Okay, sell those. Boom, boom. Potato. Those. Alright. And now. How do I feel about this chainmail +2? They're both medium armor. Breastplate's better. Oh, that. You might as well sell that.
Follow my lead.
Alright, let's talk to this guy. Show me your skith. Nothing great here, huh? Except for the mithril full plate. Oh, that Urgosh. Do I want to hold on to the Mallet of Woe? Yeah, I might want to hold on to that. Alright, just sell the Urgosh. Alright, let's head out. Oh, and I got you your circlet. There you go.
In due time.
Alright, let's go to Candlemere. Alright. So long as we're careful and move slowly, we should be fine here. Okay, so far, no wisps.
That is not far.
Here we go.
Prevail.
Ow.
Can't keep this up much longer. You won't kill me. Survive. I always survive.
Okay. Boy, that went really badly really quick, huh? Okay.
My skill.
How long does this last? 10 minutes a level. Okay. Now they can't sneak up on us.
In due time.
Who will prevail? Does it matter? I grant you death.
Right, we're in the middle of a surprise round. Okay.
This should do it.
Let us strike as one. Tear them apart.
Repent.
Okay, and then we're gonna move Jubilost out of the way, throw one of these.
Cannot hide from me.
Perfect.
Could be worse, and will be.
I have no idea what was up with the initiative of that round, but whatever, I suppose. We're doing really well here. That's
A
unusual.
calculated risk.
Do not falter. They go down.
Your life ebbs low. I'll lie down for a moment. I aim true.
Yeah, that's a bit more like it.
This will hurt.
Onward.
What a
Actually,
waste.
still hitting pretty regularly.
Lost. I grant you dead.
Let's try this way.
Oh, very strange. That went actually pretty well, considering those things are, what, like level 11? C of a lot? Hopefully we aren't ambushed by wisps.
So,
Right.
any brilliant ideas?
Make sure they can't sneak up on us. Wonderful.
That is not far.
Uh-oh, treasure. Someone already tried to make... Okay, they apparently still got the drop on us somehow.
I'm getting killed here!
Cannot hide from me.
This should do it.
Kind of frustrating that it seemed to have gotten 2 surprise attacks on us. The attack worked, like, it got an attack and then it got a surprise round, which feels like cheating.
Nowhere to run.
Stay behind me.
A calculated risk.
Tear them apart!
The forest makes care for everyone. Today it shelters and feeds you. Tomorrow
Okay.
it feeds someone else.
Wade through. Failed? Damn, okay.
Completed. Of my family.
Holy!
Calm down. Not dead yet.
You know what? I don't want to go to Candlemere after all. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get out of here. Okay, so what do we want? I guess just explore. We do need to get to the Mud Bowl. Got like errand. How many do we need? 10 black rattle caps. Yeah, let's go to that. That sounds like fun. But I don't really know how to get there. Let's move back here, see what event has popped up. Doomsayer scares the town. Right? I guess we need to get... Alright, Jode, what's going on? Judging by his flared nostrils and furrowed brows, something has upset Jode greatly. Your Grace, there you have one of your subject. He goes by the name Remus. Caught him spreading false prophecies, sowing fear among your people. The old man before you is clad in tattered rags. His gray hair and beard are filthy and matted. By the smell, he has not bathed in some time, perhaps years. You have to fight the urge to cover your nose. Oblivious, the man picks at his beard in silence as if trying to catch lice. You're not certain he even knows where he is. Jode straightens his face flushing. As if that weren't enough, this, rest will forgive my words, prophet blasphemed against the gods, proclaiming we must bow to some false god. At the mention of God, the old man shudders and his eyes go wild, almost feverish. The goddess will rise from the forest, from the swamps. You've cut down her trees and drained her marshes, but she will take no more of this. Fall to your knees and repent, and she will grant you a swift death. Your Grace, you have to deal with this madman. I'm the only sane person in this city, this hideous, ugly city. Its stone buildings claw into the soil and think themselves safe. But the sky shall open, the earth shall tremble, and the city shall crumble beneath its pride. Yeah, dogs get into it too. Yeah. Okay. Leave the cat alone. No. Hush. Leave the cat alone. One moment. Rest will have mercy. Will you be silent, you fool? And another world shall swallow the ugly city and its careless dwellers, and only the rain shall weep for the emptiness left in their place. We have met this guy? We've already met just outside of Oleg's trading post. Remember? This gives you an absent-minded look. It seems he's at a loss. It's up to you to decide this homegrown inheritance fate, Baron. I await your command. We'll let him go, Jode. One may speak freely in our streets. You are kind, Your Grace. Perhaps too kind. However, your word is law. I shall escort Remus from the castle grounds. Okay, took care of that. Got a divine +1. We're actually really close to leveling up our divine. Troubled lands. The areas of barony is said to be a breeding ground for bandits, brawlers, and cutthroats. Perhaps one of your advisors should set aside these rumors and assure the people that the guard is able to protect. Okay, got some loyalty. For day 1. Okay, gives a general +1 bonus. Need you to handle that. Locals are bored and don't know what to do. Okay, well, let's support Tristan in his endeavors. Okay. It's been signed. Love of the people. Claim the Kinglands? Okay. Okay. I want the South Gnarl Marshes 4. Right. 1, 2. Okay, community and military. Still on that. Our military is already at rank 2, so never mind. To the throne room, see who we've got visiting. Willis Gunderson? A plump man in his this guy has a portrait. In his 30s, his hair is untidy, road dust covers his worn clothes, and his boots are better days. Stranger speaks to you in an unusually high-pitched voice. Your Grace, I demand justice. Crime in the barony is on the rise. The man shakes his clenched fist and drops his hands helplessly. In open daylight, I was tricked, robbed, if that weren't enough, humiliated. A gang of local thugs tricked me into trusting them. Ooh. Oh my god, he's lost his bone. Hold on. Gang of local thugs tricked me into trusting them. They found out about my possessions and disappeared with my treasures. I sent them to the island on Candlemere some time ago, and they just vanished into thin air. I beg you, find these scoundrels and retrieve my treasure. I'll pay a handsome sum to be sure these villains are brought to justice. You don't seem like a local. Why would you keep these possessions of yours on the island in the middle of Candlemere Lake? Willis bites his lip as if caught doing something wrong. Well, you see, these aren't exactly my possessions right now. It's just I learned from the locals about the ruins of an ancient temple on the island, and one knows where there's a temple, there's always the hope of some treasure. Which deity was this temple dedicated to? Who cares? I don't know. I never asked. All I heard is that long ago the locals used to perform some rituals there dedicated to some ancient deity. Some rituals, some ancient deities. That's what I call getting into details. With deep knowledge like that, you could easily write a book. You could call this magnum opus of yours some encyclopedia. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you believe that some sacred relics from the temple of an unknown deity belong to you. By what right? By the right of finding. I dug up all the stories about the temple, I hired the crew, I pointed out where to start the search. Besides, no harm done. No one ever really goes there anyway. Not many volunteers willing to visit a cursed island. Noticing the change in your face, Willis restrains him. Oops, I'm just talking gibberish. Heard some gossip somewhere, and here I am spilling it all on you. The man utters a phony giggle and gulps. It's nothing, no Grace. Just a big fat load of nothing. Some talk about someone sacrificing someone else there, and ghostly lights. I'm sure there's a rational explanation for that. Same with the flash of lights over the ruin. Someone offered sacrifices there, and I suppose we're not talking about animal sacrifices. The locals say things. Something about that being why the place is cursed. What about these ghostly lights? We know what those are. They're the war wisps. The lights were strange, you know. They were brighter than fireflies and different colors. You can see them even from the shore. During the day, they're barely visible, but at night, people say they're the restless souls of those who met their deaths on the island. I'm not sure what Willis is talking about. The island was really haunted with the spirits of the deceased. Mention a flash of light lanterns. Did you see it with your own eyes or just hear about it from someone else? I saw it with my own eyes, and just recently. Almost blinded me, like half the island suddenly burst into flame. The locals saw it, they fell to their knees and started to pray. They said that the old god had returned. Dimwits, what else can you expect? Would you expect from them? Says the king of dimwits. Guess that's all you know about the island. Whatever you say, my baron. I'll need someone to show me the way. Would you go there with me? Oh, wait, me? Come with you? No way! 3 armed men went and never came back. I can't even swing a sword or cast the simplest spell. Oh no, your grace, you'll need to find someone more experienced for that. Typical for Master Gunderson. I wouldn't be surprised if after this conversation our poor timid friend will need a companion to guide him to his own door. And you are Willis Gunderson, your grace. I'm a scientist, explorer, and adventurer, and a renowned expert in treasures and artifacts of virtually every Aran culture. debatable on being an adventurer. So many titles for a single piece of mediocrity. Blushes and pretends that he just knows us. So Northrop, you're here. What a nice surprise. Oh, really? In case you hadn't noticed, I've been here from the start. Perhaps after the open lecture and the foray logos and Absalom, you've lost not only the rest of your mind, but also your eyesight. Willis straightens his jacket, indignantly moves his chin. I see your manners haven't improved since we last met. Well, happily, I no longer consider you the beacon of knowledge you once were. You can joke however you like. I'm above such discourse. The only thing that puts you above me is your size, Willis, and even that isn't so impressive for a human. Tell me about those who tricked you. They were a trio I hired to retrieve my possessions from Candlemere Islands. Turned out... They were a trio. Turned out to be a bunch of tricksters. You must know the place in the center of the lake with the ancient temple ruins, so they took my money and jumped into the boat, and whoosh, gone with the wind. So many days have passed and not a single word from them. They have the nerve to call themselves a paladin and a cleric. Scum is what they really are. A ranger, a paladin of Iori, and a cleric of Nethys. You know, that two-faced god. Frankly speaking, that one gave me the creeps from the beginning. Half of those servants of Nethys are real psychos. Today they agreed to help you, and tomorrow they change their mind at the drop of the hat. And this one played tricks on me too. A paladin and a cleric who willingly took a job running errands for you? Sounds strange if you ask me. Willis mulls over your words for sometimes. You know, Your Grace, when I mentioned the old temple, they exchanged a glance, like I was talking about hidden treasure. I was such a fool. I should have realized from the start they had their own agenda. Alright, well, I have to go. Oh, it's Boken again, here with more drugs. Good day. I come to tell you that I'm doing fine in my little workshop. Our folk love their ruler, and if their beloved Baron buys old Boken's potions, he's certainly a worthy alchemist. Here's a gift for you on this occasion. Potion of Displacement. Okay, we got a +1 to relations. Start that. Right, so now... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Alright, go ahead and claim this. My god. The attack from Bald Hilltop is expected in 2 weeks. Okay, got a bunch of good stats. Love of the people. The project is complete. Port cartographer reports that some... Okay. Alright. Then Casil to look at that. Jubilost and Valerie want to talk to us. Valerie keeps silent for a few moments, pursing her lips. I don't know where to begin. See, your subjects who, until recently, felt only suspicion towards you are gradually changing their minds. What you've been able to do for the Baron has apparently made them feel they can bring you any problem they have, even the most trivial. The neighbor of a local shepherd has taken his cow. Apparently the owner let it graze in her backyard, and now the woman refuses to return to the animal. According to her, she tolerated the imposition long enough, and now feels the milk belongs to her. The shepherd, of course, is demanding the return of his property. As I see it, the shepherd is right. The cow belongs to him, and it must be returned to the owner. If you want to know my other opinion, this is a matter for the village chief or village council. Something of the sort. Supreme ruler of the lands. This way, I mean, you may not be vast, but that doesn't mean the peasant should bother with such trifle. Alright, I think you can manage this. I will give the cow to the shepherd. Make sure such issues are resolved without my intervention from now on. Greetings, Baron. Let's not beat around the bush. You and I must simply discuss taxes. I don't know how often you go to the treasury, but I do quite often indeed, and my services requires. Well, there is less and less money in your coffers while the demands of the barony keep growing. We simply must raise taxes whether your subjects like it or not. If I were you, I would raise the tax modestly. Of course, the treasury will not be replenished quickly, but the people will curse you significantly less, which may remain on the throne significantly longer. Alright, raise it by a third. We lost some community loyalty, but we got some economy. Fine by me. We are full of loyalty, so... Oh my god. Alright. Blank spots. Send Jubilost. Have a new feeding the poor and weak. Rotten as what? Oh god, I messed up. Oh, I have to go ways back, huh? Just a month. So... Okay, to the throne room to take care of this. There might be... I'm just making sure we get any potential experience out of that. Claim the Camelins. Yeah. Oh yeah, we are huge. Attack from Bald Hilltop. Okay, completed that project. Event of the month. Mallory takes care of that. Lost takes care of that. Talk to Jubilost. Okay, we do not get the event about the cow or whatever. Okay, make sure that nothing else needs our immediate attention and support right now. Okay. Beautiful. And now we'll go ahead and make our way towards Bald Hilltop. This Headband of Inspired Wisdom. Where did we get that helmet from? Whatever. Who do we want to give it to? Probably you. For right now, at least. Just skip. Oh, I can't skip. Oh, okay. Then I guess we'll head back to skip. To... Right. We have succeeded at this, so... Okay, we can now... Why can't we rank up Divine? High Priest seeks your advice. Okay. That's fine, because we're going to go to Bald Hilltop after this. What is it, Harem? Harem mumbles to himself, pulling on his beard. Finally he notices you. Jimmy, Pathfinder, allow me to speak for those who cannot protect themselves and their faith. The priests of Erastil and the priests of other gods. They've all turned against the ancient faiths that once flourished in the stolen lands, now long since passed into eternity. Their final traces are the ancient shrines and idols, which lay hid among the swamps and woods, symbols of transience and decay. They wish to demolish the idols. They seek to destroy with fire and chisel all that would remind them that all things must come to an end. Harem strokes his beard broodingly. Whoever it was that once worshipped these idols, their faith deserves our respect. It's your decision, but I would not destroy places just because the god they are devoted to is well known. I myself serve such a god, often decried by ignorant tongues. Alright, leave the items where they stand. Hey! That is the right decision, Pathfinder. Okay. If I am correct, it is now time for us to go take care of Bald Hilltop. Or not? Okay, then let's just hit the quick load button. I'll load this one. Okay, now have a rank up project. But it's almost time So we lost a few points. The Emberth Traveler sent an interesting offer, so let's go see what that's about. I beg your pardon for your but I'm afraid I have bad news. Magic beasts are attacking people across the country. No one knows where they come from. The situation could develop as it is. It may pose a serious problem. Fortunately, there's good news as well. The Emberth Travelers have offered their help to fight the monsters. I expect this would be a good opportunity to invite some guests from neighboring countries to join the hunt. Do you mind that? Who are these Emberth Travelers, and why, and what would they ask for their help? Emberth Forest is south of your domain. It's a dangerous place, swarming with wicked fae and other magical creatures. Emberth Travelers are renowned for their mastery of such threats. They don't ask for much compensation for traveling expenses and the rights to keep any trophy they hunt down. Seems a fair price to me. When we invite for the hunt, we need to establish connections with our closest neighbors, Tax and Miven. I'll invite someone from King Iravetti's inner circle, as well as some Aldori sword lords from Miven. Why not Iravetti himself? He would most likely reply with a refusal. Once he stepped foot on your lands, he'd find himself at your mercy. Iravetti's a treacherous old fox, and he'd expect nothing but similar treachery from others. Story from Miven? I thought the Sword Lords were from Bravoy. Miven is mostly controlled by the Aldori exiles. They descend from those who preferred to flee when Coral the Conqueror arrived in Restov with his dragons. I would advise against reminding them of that shameful story. How would you describe the relations between these two? Typical for the River Kingdoms, they have an armed-to-the-teeth truce with regular skirmishes along the border. They have many mutual issues, but they won't grab that for their swords as soon as they see each other, especially now the neutral ground. Yep, alright, invite him. I'll give the necessary orders immediately.
Hunting together with foreign guests not only helped solve the problem of rapidly multiplying magical animals, it also improved our relationships with our neighbors.
Yay!
But little did we know that this innocent fun would be the start of a real catastrophe.
Okay, guess it's time for the next chapter. Okay, we got relations +1. Okay, let's head to... Let's go to Bald Hilltop. I don't know if we're going to need to fight or not, but just in case, let's go ahead and head that way. Yeah, okay, there is an event here, so... Enter! Fighting some bad guys, We're gonna go and fight these bad guys. Yeah, we're gonna kill them. Probably magical beasts. We're gonna stab them with our swords. Fighting bad guys. We are fighting bad guys.
We'll do it the hard way.
Okay, wow, we fought one of these it's been a while since we fought one of these, huh?
I grant you death.
Just move up a little then.
Let us strike as one.
Oh, there's a pig. Quick, boar.
Tear them apart!
Oh.
A calculated
Guys all the same.
Cannot hide.
Got him.
Calm down.
Uh-oh. Wolf.
Not dead yet.
Dire Venom Wolf.
a clever ploy.
Okay, heal Jimmy, please. Oh no, there's another one!
Wounded.
Do not falter.
Alright, Lost Sister. Oh, I don't like that. Smilodon, like, I don't like that either. Oh my god, what? What just happened? How many attacks did this thing get? Thing got like 6 attacks.
They go down! Nowhere to run. Repent. Could be worse. Lost.
You know, everything was going good for a while. Alright. Well, that's fine. We'll just do the appropriate preparations.
Time's not waiting.
Here.
That.
I am yours to command.
I am prepared.
I'm listening.
I know what to do.
I'm open to your orders.
No. Alright. Everybody.
Will it prevail? Does it matter?
Tear them apart!
This should do it.
Let us strike as one.
I've got you dead. Repent.
They go down!
A calculated risk.
Do not falter.
One down.
Cannot hide from me.
Okay. God. That was a lot of leopards she just summoned.
Your life ebbs low.
This will hurt.
Onward.
Okay. God, okay.
Nowhere to run.
Oh my god.
What a waste.
Bring it!
Oh my god.
This was not part of the plan.
Stay behind me.
God, we just... God! That's nasty.
Tear them apart!
Could be worse. Lost.
This won't kill me!
I grant you death.
I'm getting killed here! All my knowledge.
God, I don't quite know how to handle this.
and your death.
Tear them apart!
This should do it.
Let us strike as one.
Cannot hide from me.
They go down!
A calculated risk.
Guess we can't get to the boar.
Do not falter.
Nowhere to run.
This was not part of the plan.
My god, okay.
Onwards. Stay behind me.
So, dispel. Have haste, which is the problem.
I aim true. No strike wasted.
This won't kill me!
Let us strike as one.
Okay, we've got the treant.
Bam, air, hit it.
That just, I'm not super worried about her. Why can you not? Oh, you're right. Okay,
Clever ploy.
this.
Primitives.
That's why everyone's behind. Okay.
Your life ebbs low. I grant you death.
Bring it!
Do not falter.
Inimos I'll survive. I always survive.
I am in awe at how many freaking attacks they get.
What a waste. Cannot hide from me.
We have like a really good chance to hit with him. Like it's okay. Well, I guess good is relative here.
Onwards.
All my knowledge.
What the hell? That's frustrating. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted you to dispel!
Nowhere to run.
Stay behind me.
become as dust.
True.
He has so much freaking health.
Let us strike as one.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be. Repent.
I grant you death.
Do not falter.
Lost.
Oh, come on! This is ridiculous. Okay. Let's see. Thing that will help with the blindness. Look like it. Oh, remove blindness. Affects one person.
All of you.
I grant you death.
This should do it.
A clever ploy.
Tear them apart. Let us strike as one.
There.
Cannot hide from me.
We have an AC of 31 right now.
A calculated risk.
And somehow it still managed to hit us, huh? We're flat-footed? What? No, we're not. Was not ready for that to come out yet.
Do not falter.
Okay. 5 foot step back. Animate. Dead.
Nowhere to run. Aim true.
But you know what? Glitter dust. God, how? That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
Onwards.
Got the Smilodon.
This hurt.
4. You just cast a spell. Why did we not get an opportunity attack?
Bring it! Stay behind me!
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Cannot hide from me.
This was not part of the plan.
He has a plus 11! How does he keep failing? She's casting spells! We get opportunity attacks!
Tear them apart! Let us strike as one!
Nowhere to run.
They go down! Do not falter!
Okay, we have anything else we can cast? I need diamond dust for that? That's gross.
I aim true.
Brain enfeeblement too. Does it matter?
There, almost.
I grant you death.
Almost got her, I think. Yeah. Yeesh. That was nasty. Okay, amulet of natural armor plus masterwork dagger, skin. Let's get out of here. Goodness me, that was disgusting. Looking at her and getting blinded unless you pass the save is just gross. Meet the Huntsman? Who the hell is this? Meant to rest, but whatever. Okay, we have that. Versus... No, let's level up Divine. Okay. Failed this, lost a point of community. Succeeded here, got economy +7. Holy damn. Alright. Monster sighting. First off, what projects do we have? Alright, first, important essay published. Rusty dogs have arrived. This is an opportunity. What problems do we have? Hands of Gold, Wise Man, Temple, and Monster sightings. Still get on that. Now, let's go see who awaits us here in the castle. Is that Jode? Jode looks to be puzzled and amused at the same time. Your Grace, I've brought an extremely unusual message. It's... I put it... an essay on your barony, written by Jubilus Northrobble and published only recently. I thought you might like to see it for yourself. Tristan and Lindsay. Tristan's face glows with happiness. We made it. The second cursed attack was repelled, and the grateful citizens of the barony have a special reward for you. Fortunately, I must bring you bad news again. Old Helltops lie silent for the moment, but another attack is certain to come. I don't have anything useful to add. The locals are either oblivious to the curse's origins, or they're too scared to talk. You'd be better off reading ancient books on curses. Still know nothing about this curse? Well, nothing that can help us contain it. Once every few months, it drives nearby animals, monsters, and other beasts insane, sending them into a bloodthirsty rampage. I don't know what action we can take on this. The only way I can help is by roughly predicting when the next attack will begin. Forgive me, Pathfinder. Don't be so hard on yourself, Tristan. Even knowing when to get ready is an important thing to know. I don't know how he'd handle this attacks if they weren't for your... that warning. Hey, you're right. He's too hard on himself. Like we don't have a choice, we'll just have to wait. That was good action, but I mean, I'm neutral, not dickhole. Alright. Between the bogs of the River Kingdoms and the infertile clay soils of Bravoy lies the region called the Stolen Lands, a picturesque area which combines the worst features of both previously mentioned countries. It's woodland where herds of deer, swarms of mosquitoes, and gangs of bandits have their pastures, though the latter were formidably decreased in numbers thanks to the efforts of the local baron, a protege of the Resolved Sword Lords who's promised to bring some resemblance of order to these lands. Hoping to learn to what degree he succeeded, your faithful servant went to the Stolen Lands himself. Certainly, I preceded my visit with a letter, but mailing service in this new barony functions with an efficiency of 0. No one came to greet me except for a horde of hungry kobolds. Here, these creatures can be met way more often than guardsmen or, let's say, street cleaners. I barely managed to fight off the pest, then I narrowly escaped the drowning on the river ford. A good thing here, more rarely than a paved road, is a good, well-maintained bridge. Every ruler ought to remember that the realm's road are his face, and here they are filthy and in a desperate need of good old stone. After all these immense adventures, I finally reached the capital. Compared to other parts of the barony, the city looked relatively good, despite the smell. I should give credit to the ruler's efforts. There's building and progress everywhere. Passing by traders praise the Baron for eliminating bandits and express hopes that someday he'll deal with the wildland monsters as well. I wouldn't recommend that you choose this destination for your summer vacation, but if you are tough and unpretentious, if you work hard and defend yourself, you might try your luck here. Working hands are in great demand in the capital. Also, there are plenty of jobs for sellswords and free adventurers. After all, the local baron used to be one of them not so long ago. As for me, I guess I'll stay here for a while to watch how the new barony grows. If I don't drown in some swamp, become a snack for some albies, or die of dysentery, we'll meet in the next issue. Ah, it's you. How can I help you? I received the nerdle with your article. I thought it'd be worse. Are you proud that I haven't found anything in your barony worth my attention? Well, at least that means there's nothing truly disastrous in your lands. So yes, perhaps you may be proud of that. Okay. So, conversation, gotta go. Okay. Where was that? Okay, so temple for the people. Right, first off, nature of curses. Get harem on that. Oh, so much BP. All right, get to work. Okay, Tristan can do that. Well, guess I should have. Oh well. Projects. Want to link up. Right. And inspire the artisan. Okay. Okay, took care of that. Joseph Solemius' offer seems less profitable than we initially thought. The payment that Restov's building guild is demanding for their services is unduly high. It will require time, resources. Oh god, it will require time. We have no events? Really? Okay. Love of the common folk. Strengthen them. Alright. How? I forgot how to build a settlement. That's a problem. Okay. Meet at the hunting lodge. Camp?
In due time.
Okay. Actually, let's go to the tavern. Okay. Elena, what's the latest? Tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
I hail from the River Kingdoms, Autumn to be precise. I'm from a farming family, like just about everybody from around there. No fertile land and pasture there anywhere in the River Kingdoms, except for maybe Seven Arches. Folks who grew crops and tin cattle are well respected there. But at the same time, they live in constant danger. There's many bad people, too lazy to work all day, don't mind taking other things from people. Why'd you become an innkeeper? I was bored. Please don't get me wrong, I was fine at my father's farm. Got nothing but respect for farmers' work. In our back country, you could go half a year without seeing one new face. No news, nothing happened. I always dreamed of working at an inn since I was a child. That's the kind of place where there's always lots of guests and stories. Where's the inn's name come from? Oh, don't ask, it's too funny. Kept thinking about what name to pick, choosing just the right one. But not one to waste time, I drew a beer mug on the door. Figured folks would just see it and come on in, so the locals got used to calling the place the Beer Mug Inn. So the name stuck. But the River Kingdoms. A month wouldn't be long enough to tell you about it, Your Grace. Each kingdom is a special place all its own. Elves live in one of them. Another one half the country belongs to the Murderers Guild, and the other half gives them their orders. Say they even get local discounts. Just one thing that unites us all. Wrong thread. To quilt together. It's the Six River Freedoms. Don't care. What's the news? Best fish gets... Okay. Alright, we need to build a settlement down in the Camelins.
No, I'm just using the bridge to cross. Uh-oh! Random encounter time!
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
That is a lot of bandits. Cultists. Never mind. It is not a lot of bandits, because these are... Guy's stunned for some reason.
Bring it!
Because there's an owlbear. Oh dear.
Cannot hide from me.
Okay,
Let's try this way.
Guys, not worried about the owlbear? I'm worried about the owlbear.
Onwards!
Tear them apart!
Thing has a pretty high
Find me.
AC, huh? What? No, we just rolled like garbage. AC is actually quite terrible.
Repent.
Nowhere to run.
This should do it.
We are just floating dudes left and right. I was like... Oh no, that, he died to the acid bomb, okay.
They go down! This won't kill me.
Your life ebbs low.
Dead owlbear. Dead cultist. Perfect. Alright. Masterwork. There's Scout. That worth. Non-zero
As it
amount.
should be.
What you want?
Leave. Apparently got a new event. A couple new events. Okay, guess we need to head back to the capital because apparently monsters are erupting out of dead people. Oh boy.
I'm glad you dead.
Primitive.
Oh god, owlbear.
Cannot hide from me.
Oh,
A bomb, please? For some reason, he only took a 5-foot step.
a calculated risk.
I really just wanted you to... I'm kind of pissed that the owlbear went for me and not the closer target.
Nowhere to run.
This was not part of the plan.
Let us strike as one.
Bring it!
I aim to.
Okay.
Will they ever learn?
Easy. If somewhat annoying. Masterwork. Fail. Alright. To the capital we go. Throne room, please. Things are not looking good. The epidemic continues. More and more people die. More and more monsters roam your lands. Some subjects have already fled in search of safer haven. Barony's very existence is in danger. We do have good news, too. I managed to gather some information that I hope will help you eliminate the threat before it's too late. Shortly after the epidemic started, goblins began appearing everywhere. Report that these goblins have been celebrating and shouting something about the Day of Glory for Lamashtu. Be eaten by monsters and only goblins would remain. Sounds disturbing, does it not? Lamashtu? What do you know about her? She's called the Mother of Monsters. Her symbol is the three-eyed jackal head. She's an ancient and extremely evil goddess who spreads nightmares, insanity, and perhaps of most interest to us, monsters. Her worshippers are mostly of the more monstrous races, like goblins, lamias, and gnolls. That said, there's no short supply of secret followers and cults among more civilized people, too. The River King. The goblins are behind this? Behind it? Doubtful. Benefiting from it? Quite likely. Surmise that the true cause of this disaster is either human cultists of Lamashtu or some supernatural creature related to her. In any case, the goblins likely know enough to provide some clue. We need to find a goblin leader and press them for information. Alright, where do we start? I'm sorry, no. Panic spread everywhere. My agents had to run for their lives after villagers mistook them for spies and well poisoners. Just lynched on the spot. All we know for sure is that there's a large goblin village somewhere within the barony. Locate yourself, I'm afraid. Alright, well, thanks for nothing. Gode's eyes are bloodshot and his posture is slack. Wrinkles on his face have deepened and his sparse hair has gone gray. It's a disaster, Your Grace. We have an epidemic developing in the country. We got these events in the wrong order. Bloody cough, then several hours later. Clerk shakes his head and grimaces, and that's just half the trouble. Afterward, the bodies of the afflicted become some kind of monsters hatch out of them. Keep dying. We have the slightest clue what's causing it or how to deal. Christian and I established a field hospital in the building of the former prison. Don't look at me like that. There are no better places to choose from. Frankly, we were lucky to find this one. To cut a long story short, female patient who's volunteered for vivisection. It means cutting into her living body to look for the source of the disease. After the surgery, Rast will forgive us. We'll be lucky if we can close her up and let her go alive and well. However, we don't want to do it without your presence, Your Grace, so please try to find some time. And there's one more thing. Keston, that dunce, in a message. Rambles from place to place. These letters are all we ever receive. Let's just read. I guess it's urgent. Vivisection?
What exactly are you gonna do? What? Going to find the source of the disease, that's what. Once the monsters emerge from the body of the afflicted is torn to pieces, making it impossible to learn anything from the remains. Found one brave woman who gave us permission to cut her open. The straits are dire. We don't know exactly what we're looking for, and the vivisection is extremely dangerous for the... But we're left with no other choice. What do you know about this disease? Not much. Just primary symptoms, actually. Not even sure if it's a disease, a curse, or some magical parasite. With your help, we'll manage to learn more. Alright, let's get going. I don't like it, but gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. Oh, we failed a quest? Is that what happened? This is our hospital. The prison is certainly not the best location, nor the healthiest, but it's better than... Did we fail? Okay. Well, Lynn, let's do that quest, because I don't want to fail quest. I don't want quests to be undone. Came out real quick.
The more I travel, the more I'm sure. True nobleness is not inherited. Every other smug dimwit with a Marquess title has worse manners than his horse.
Okay, to the hunting lodge. Let's do this real quick. Jamel Visser, the leader of the travelers, a gray man with strong hands and sharp eyes, greets you with a nod. Your Grace, thank you for hosting this hunt. Dear guests, welcome! I am Jamel Visser of Imbeth Forest. I've no time for speeches, so let's proceed to business. No normal hut. Rather than hares or deers, our prey shall be owlbears, hydras, and wyverns. Targets would be dangerous enough anywhere, but on these grounds we found extraordinarily large and fierce specimens. We aim to eliminate them before they can find their way to any civilians. To make the hunt a bit more interesting, we decided to add an element of competition. Mel displays a gold-trimmed chest to the gathered audience. There are 3 dire monsters on the ground. I'm willing to bet my crew will gather 2 heads at least. One of the other parties beats us and gathers 2, or even all 3 trophies, they'll be rewarded with a valuable prize. Sadly, though, we won't be waiting for everyone. Examine the guest. 2 Sword Lord sisters represent the Mavoni Eldari. As they inspect their equipment, the elder sister, Edna, can be heard scolding the younger Julia. She sighs and rolls her eyes, but doesn't interrupt her sister. Enemy de Belvera, one of the most popular bards in Pitex, has come as the emissary of King Eurovetti. She doesn't seem to have brought any hunting gear. Noticing your look, the bard smiles playfully. It's in the chest. That's for the winner to find out. There's no better prize than surprise, or so it said. Let's go hunting. That. Alright, let's go get some dire beast heads. Hunting grounds, okay. Well, it says I can do that, but I haven't seen anything that lets me do that yet. This looks like where Beast might be. Alright, we have Greater Dire Bears. I don't think that's what we're after here. Yeah.
I grant you death.
Okay, bye.
Tear them apart! This should do it.
Really? Missed?
Repent.
Cannot hide from me.
They go down!
Alright. You want to move around here. Oh, that one's coming back around. Okay. Well, Valerie, go back up, Jenny.
Nowhere to run.
A calculated
Dab.
risk.
Let us strike as one!
Your life ebbs low.
Okay. So you turn your attention to this. Okay, sure. Just miss a bunch.
Bring it! This will hurt.
Do not falter!
Valerie, please.
Death.
Clever boy.
Let's try this way.
What is R2 hit plus 11? Yes, it's actually the same as Valerie? That's interesting. In it. In him. Bear helped. Loot it. Out bear.
Do it the hard way.
Doubt this is the owlbear we're looking for.
Stay behind me!
Cannot hide from me.
Greater Warg. Okay.
This should do it.
What a waste.
Okay, that was a lot of bad guys.
They go down!
This won't kill you. Survive.
What the hell? There were so many freaking wargs.
I am prepared.
That lasts 7 minutes.
Let's finish them quick. I grant you death.
Really? It's a plus 20 to hit, okay.
Let us strike as one!
Tear them apart!
Repent.
This should do it.
Cannot hide from me.
requires your attention.
Fine. Ooh, ferocious Hydra.
We'll do it the hard way.
A calculated
Only level
risk.
7 though. Has 7 fast heal. What does that mean? Wait. Don't know what fast healing means, but it's fine.
Nowhere to run.
Your life ebbs low.
This will hurt.
Stay behind me.
Okay. Dead Hydra. This. Charcoal depiction of a
All
jackal's head
according
with
to plan.
3 eyes. Primal Hydra.
Beginning of the hunt.
There's a couple of them though.
Let's try this way.
Gonna be nasty.
Let us strike as one.
What a waste.
Oh, calm down. Not dead yet.
God.
They go down!
What is this? What are these guys AC?
I aim true.
This should do it.
Do not falter.
That is a lot of these guys to fight.
I can't keep this out. Avenge me.
What the hell? How was this a level appropriate encounter? So, some potions. Now, okay. Agile me. Never, okay. So,
Ready for anything?
I'm listening.
I am prepared.
I am yours to command.
Focus on the goal.
now, cast haste.
We'll do it the hard way.
Let us strike as one!
Okay.
I grant you death.
This should do it.
Repent.
Do not falter!
Won't kill me!
They might.
They go down!
Cannot hide from me.
A calculated risk.
Your life ebbs low.
What? Ow. Okay. Don't want to use a raised dead scroll on this, so
No
I'm going to save that
mistakes.
for a time where we're going to need it.
Enemy approaching.
I grant you death. No strike wasted.
Tear them apart!
This should do it.
Let us strike as one!
Repent.
Try to kill that one since it's already badly injured.
Cannot hide from me.
Okay.
Could be worse, and will be.
They
Definitely
go
will.
down!
A calculated risk.
Do not falter!
Your life ebbs low.
Nowhere to run. Let your sentence void.
At last.
This will hurt.
Okay.
Onwards!
Yeesh. Hydra eyes, though. Oh, dead dwarf. Take his stuff.
Let's finish the
Oh, that's not really what I wanted, but okay.
Let's try this way.
I aim true.
Now this will be fine, though. No, it won't. Where's the other one? I don't like that. Oh, mighty beast, deadly be your poison. Praise Lamashtu! Oh, mighty beast, strong be your wings. Praise Lamashtu! Oh, mighty beast, sharp be your claws. Beast be hungry, run! Mercy Lamashtu!
Give the order. Yes.
Iron meat, yum. Alright. We'll try to take this one on.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
This should do it.
Okay, this is just a regular Hydra, so I'm not entirely certain what the goblins were worshipping it for.
Stay behind me. Bring it.
Very strange.
To victory.
Another dire bear.
A clever ploy.
Okay, more than one other dire bear.
Tear them apart.
A calculated risk.
Cannot hide from me.
Uh-oh. Third bear.
Let us strike as one.
Become as dust.
They go down.
This will hurt.
Nowhere to run.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Okay, we're probably gonna need to rest soon. I would like to at least find the first monster we need to get.
Let's try this way.
Avenge me.
I aim true.
Your life ebbs low.
Bring it.
Ah, come on, Amiri. How are we missing so much? They actually do have a pretty good armor class.
You get.
Primitives.
What a waste.
Tear them apart.
Okay, dead bears. Skin, bear pelts. For me. And we have, like, been through a pretty good chunk of this place now and have yet to find any of the things we're
We
looking
will
for.
prevail.
A greater enraged owlbear.
Do not falter.
Cannot hide from me.
They go down.
Okay, these look like the Aldori.
Calculated risk. Oh, this will.
Okay. Didn't expect to get just insta-jibbed like that. Oh, they just crit me. Cool. Why does it say I was flat-footed? There's no way I was flat-footed. But it matters with a plus 26 to hit. What's even the point of AC?
All according to plan.
To victory.
Yeah, that looks about right.
I grant you death.
Can you not throw? Guess not.
Clever ploy.
Well,
This should do it.
Let us strike as one!
Cannot hide from me.
well, let's hope they're not dead.
Tear them apart!
I'm really.
This was
Oh my god.
all according to plan.
Thing is pretty tough. Okay. That. Again. Guess heal yourself. That's pretty good. Be able to be a little better. Do I have anything that's gonna help my defenses right now? We can blur ourselves.
I grant you death.
Tear them apart!
Forwards. Say, okay, we moved too far. Yeah, don't get Jimmy too far up.
From me. No strike wasted.
Let us strike as one!
They go down!
I'm really annoyed that I keep missing.
This should do it.
Nowhere to run.
Okay, yep. Yep, they are mega dead, huh? We'll just take their stuff, the owlbear's head. Alright. Yeah, they are magic, actually. Well, that's unfortunate. Like a regular save. And then a camp. Like, are enemies nearby? Excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean. I'm sorry, I'll just leave you all alone.
Okay. This way.
Let's finish them quick.
Okay, we got some regular owlbears. Still pretty scary. That's a lot of owlbears. I am not ready for this kind of confrontation.
I aim true.
Repent.
That's really frustrating.
Not falter.
A calculated risk.
Ouch.
Woof.
I grant you death.
Your life ebbs low.
Good God, this is rough. Let's try our luck with the wargs instead. There's still multiple owlbears.
Let us strike as one.
Okay. Go back the way we came. Ugh. There's a big monster this way.
In due time.
There's no monster? Or care about the war.
My search was not in vain.
Crap.
This is not the way it works.
Ancient wyvern.
You can thank me now.
Let us strike as one.
Okay, sure. See that? Bang, doubt's done. Now that's the way we deal with these beasts back in Embers Forest. Good hunt to you.
That is not far.
Well, so much for that. Treasure.
Look ahead.
Child's play.
Actually, that had a really high DC, so I can't be too bad. Shard of a melted shard. Alright, what do we know about this?
Tear them apart.
to victory! Do not falter!
Okay. No, you can't. Alright, so just shoot it.
Clever ploy.
Or don't. That's fine too.
I grant you death.
This thing's beefy.
This should do it.
Thing has an AC of 28. Oh, God. Guess it's immune to acid? Took 18, reduced to 0. God.
Cannot hide from me.
Took 2, reduce. It's too much.
Repent.
Oh my god, they're all so hard! Yes?
All according to plan.
Maybe the big Hydra's over here.
In due time.
We'll do
Nope,
it the
just a
hard way.
wyvern. Back. Bomb it. Oh, he just crit me. Cool.
I grant you death.
Let us strike as one!
This should do it.
And then I can't. We're back to not being able to hit anything. Very cool.
Tear them apart!
Repent.
My search was not in vain.
We need to try something else.
Boo. Oh, the Taxian delegation. Not doing a whole lot of hunting, are they? Hi. Up the hill, there's a burning bonfire. Lighted a tablecloth has been spread on the ground with various delicacies on it. Enemy plucks at the strings of her lute until she sees you and waves low. Ah, the host of the hunt comes to pay us a visit. Welcome to our table. Surprise, if it isn't the estimable Jubilus Northropple himself. Your books are a blessing. Please be so kind as to honor us with your company and tell us of your adventures. My pleasure, my pleasure. Hardly believe my eyes. How could such a beautiful flower bloom in these wild lands? Enemy feasts her eyes upon Valerie, who steps back with a scowl. Please sit hot, sit with me and enjoy your company. How goes the hunt? Excellent. The sun is warm, the wine is rich, and the company is good. I couldn't dream of a better hunt. People dying of a magical disease, monsters roaming the country, But here you are, drinking, having fun, so forgetting it may be the last day of your lives. But that is human nature, I suppose, is it not? Seem comfortable? Not interested in hunting monsters? Why should we? We're happy where we are. Please have a seat. Can I pour you some wine? Packs. Wines are the finest around. King Eurovetti, well. Magnus is healthy and vigorous. He sends you, gods. Some urgent matters of state prevented him from attending this fine event, but he does hope to meet you personally in the near future. For yourself, I have to get back to hunting. There's some footprints this way. No, this is the end of the map. Okay.
All according to plan.
And let's head this way. Oh. The only area left to explore. Poisonous Hydra. I don't like that. Doubt this is our target. Has an AC of 22 and we still miss. Very good.
This should do it. Ah, good. Dead.
Hit. Okay, that's not good.
Tear them apart!
Do not falter! Onwards!
Guess I can't attack? I don't understand.
A calculated risk.
Cannot hide from me.
Well, sorry.
Lesser Resto.
Magritium Turinos.
Okay, good.
That is not far.
Oh, this is in fact the last of the trophies. Alright, so... I guess that's it, huh? We got... Owlbear and the Hydra. Very good. Take that. Two trophies. I'd have never guessed that you would best us like this. Would you like to announce the end of the hunt? Hope to claim yet another trophy. Round the horn, the hunt is over. As you wish. Now that the hunt's over, let's see how it turned out. How do I remember Voni? Honorable guest from Voni. Fought one of the monsters, but they couldn't defeat it. Their bodies are on their way home as we speak. Luck, Mavoni Aldori can afford the resurrections. Luck, they'd be less anyone who would underestimate the threat of magical beasts. Our honorable guest from Pitax managed to bag a single squirrel. Well, I hope they had a good time. We defeated one of the beasts, but his grace, noble ruler of these hunting ground, has accomplished a true feat in gathering more trophies than us. Such skill deserves deep respect to one we did. Thank you all for your participation. Now this guy's gonna explode to an owlbear. Ferocious owlbear.
Nowhere to run.
They go down! Stay behind me!
Aim true.
A clever ploy.
Come on, let's just get one hit in, please. Thank you. Simply dreadful. I'll see to it this poor man's family receives a pension. Wait, you think all of these monsters have appeared in this manner? Public learned this, there'll be no stopping the panic. And we keep this incident quiet for the time being. Conduct an investigation without drawing anyone's attention. In a month's time, I'll inform you of the results. Yeah, telling you that probably do more harm than good. Try to solve this problem discreetly. With all the necessary orders once we return to the capital. Where's my prize? Got a prize. My prize. Okay, we got... $12 exquisite. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, and 2,500 gold. Okay.
I'm listening. I am yours to command.
Right. Let's get out of here, back to the capital. To Tuskdale we go. Enter. Throne room, please. The epidemic continues. More and more people die. More monsters roam lands. Okay. This is what we already saw. Oh, whoops. I accidentally did something evil. Oops. This is a hospital. It shows you the bleak, comfortless building with its barred cells. Prison is certainly not the best location, nor the healthiest, but better than nothing. Also, might be cruel to say this, but considering the nature of the malady, safer for everyone if the patients were kept behind the bars until they are healed. But the city will get a proper clinic in time. I just wanted to see how evil was that? Was that neutral evil? Oh. Well, that's fine. We need some evil actions to balance things out. Heston's note. Where is Keston? Your Grace, please forgive my sudden disappearance. I deem myself of more use among your subjects than in court. People are afraid, Your Grace. They believe that they've forgotten. Ruler couldn't care less about the simple folk, even as they perish each and every day. For this reason, those who can bear arms are starting to take matters into their own hands. Wild Mob is a force to be reckoned with, and you already have enough to worry about. Fortunately, I was able to convince these people that I'm on their side. In the end, I've decided to leave the militia myself, in order to be the first one to know whenever the people learn something new and to protect them from making rash decisions. I've led troops before, subjects view me as one of their own, so they trust me and are willing to follow me. With a heavy heart that I left your castle, but my hope was that once among the common people, I'd be able to track down the source of the disease that struck the barony. I was recently informed that one of our squads scouring the outlying region, Aimlands, had encountered a mysterious shrine. Spies report that at the beginning of each week, cultists gather there to worship the dark goddess Lamashtu, patroness of all manner of hideous creatures. Know little of the gods and their affairs. The appearance of the mother of beasts and her followers in a land teeming with monsters can hardly be a coincidence. As soon as I finish writing this letter, I shall lead a squad of my best men there and wait your arrival. Ask for your help, Your Grace, or I shall strangle this filth in its cradle. Who knows? Perhaps we'll capture one of the cultists alive and find out their goddess are behind the misfortunes of the barony. Okay. Why the prison? Was there no place more suitable? Only the city had a clinic. Even if it did, the prison would still be the best choice. Don't forget, at any moment one of the patients could die and release a monster. Safe for everyone if we keep them locked off. Where are the inmates? There were not but a few pickpockets locked away here. We put them to work cleaning the place up, then set them free. There's one still here, though. He wasn't some petty thief. Seasoned highwayman. We already tried. Standard spells to heal the disease, poison, curses, all ineffective. Attempting to dispel the magic is also fruitless. I fear we may be dealing with a curse of strength enough to surpass our own faith. It isn't a matter of faith. I think it's a disease, let alone some powerful curse. I suspect it's some sort of parasite hiding itself within the body. Nonsense. We've detected magic suffusing each patient's body, evenly distributed. Be some sort of parasite, it would be a simple matter to detect. It's able to disguise itself. Maybe it's poisoning their blood with its magic. By the sun, we return to this argument over and over. It's been days. Let's stop talking and try something already. Who's our patient? Name is Madla Stasik, a peasant woman from a nearby village. I've seen any prior case of the disease there. Pray for that brave woman. She's the first to mount the courage necessary to volunteer for the surgery. We cannot let her down. Or will it take place? Well, that room was previously a torture chamber. That was already suitable. Wasn't that ironic? There's no laughing matter in the surgery. Rest will be with us. Sarenrae. Glancing nervously at the various medical instruments, the brave peasant woman got up on the operating table. Just don't butcher me is all I ask, she muttered in a trembling voice, while the foremost medical experts in the room still couldn't agree on what exactly it was they were trying to do. Stop arguing with me. Coughing up blood is a sure sign the problem's with the lungs. We look there, Jode insisted. No, it's the nausea we should be focusing on. We need to examine the stomach. Clerics turned to the Baron in desperation, asking him to resolve the dispute. After a careful decision, he decided to side with Tristan. Without wasting further time, Jode said a short prayer to Erastil and took the scalp Tristan offered him. Candlelight reflected off the surgical instruments and potion bottles. As Jode's scalpel made the first incisions on the woman's sit, I could hear her inhale loudly through clenched teeth. Best, I lacked the courage to watch the surgery. Even after I turned away, I couldn't help but tremble from hearing the poor woman's screams. The air filled with the acrid stench of medical potions while Tristan mumbled prayers to ease the patient's pain, simultaneously scanning her body with magical sight. He was whispering my own prayers, but the Baron, he didn't lose his courage. He succeeded at a diplomacy check. hear exactly what he said, but it worked. Charmed by his words, the peasant woman managed to stay still and let the cleric perform the surgery. The poor woman's screams and crying were unbearable. I couldn't begin to imagine what she was going through. I'm such a fool, Jode finally exclaimed. Right, I'm glad we listened to you. Tristan used a healing spell to close the wound in the woman's stomach, and Jode showed everyone the strange item he'd extracted. It looked like some kind of seed. A glowing, pulsing, thumb-sized seed. Before anyone could say anything, it flashed in Jode's fingers. He dropped it on the floor just in time. On the spot where the seed landed, a portal opened and a roaring monster jumped out of it? What?
Let's try this way. Calm down. Not dead yet.
This is a problem. Just gonna take a step back, do shield.
This should do it. This was not part of the plan.
I guess I just wait for it to kill me then? Alright. Cool. Well, wear those, huh? That armor, huh? Help us to... No, because we get some from the cloak. This instead and just got big bonus. Okay. Now what do I want? Acid. Okay.
All according to plan.
Where are the seeds coming from, I wonder? Alright, so this we're going to shield image. Again. Okay, side with Tristan. Diplomacy check. What all do we have at first level? Probably actually ditch Arch Person.
This should do it. A calculated risk. This was not part of the plan.
Well, hopefully we've done enough that...
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
Please kill this thing. Okay. Jode wipes the sweat from his brow, not even noticing the bloodstone on his hands. Arrestal and Seven Ravely plays. They were truly on our side this day. It's a miracle. Tristan hands Jode a clean towel. Jode pulls himself together and wipes his hand and face. So what have we learned? Learned I was a pompous fool and Tristan was right all along. It's not a disease, but a parasite, something of vegetative origin. Resembles a seed. I'm sorry, my friend. I should have wagged my tongue less and listened to you more. Please don't mention it. It was a lucky guess, not worthy of praise. Able to cure others of the disease now. Yes. Yes, now that we know what to do, we can extract the seeds with much less risk to the patients and with much less suffering. What will you do next? Still many patients here. Start work on them immediately. You, Your Grace, you want to search for the source of the disease. Still know neither where the seeds come from nor how they get into people's bodies. Patients arrive daily. How many may never even find their way to a hospital? Our efforts here are not enough by themselves. We need to find a way to the root of this problem. I have to go. Find the source of those wretched seeds. Alright. Good work, guys. We did it. Tristan? What's up? Pathfinder, spare me a few moments. The rule lead of these lands, and I don't dare tell you what to do. And just stand silently and watch what's happening behind your back. There are rumors on the streets of a savage goddess enraged by your appearance in her land. Say she cursed you, and now you bring woe and death to everyone around you. This is idle talk, but now it seems we're surrounded by so much death and suffering that people are ready to truly believe it. It seems that someone is playing upon your subjects' fears. I saw barkers in the streets telling citizens of a prophet who is building his own kingdom. According to them, the goddess stands ready to grant forgiveness to any who cleanse themselves of the curse. This cleansing is accomplished through a terribly cruel death. It's horrific, and deaths involve a wild beast appearing from inside the body. They think it's blessing. Same old man Remus spoke of some goddess. True. You told me of that preacher. Who knows? Perhaps his words touch people more deeply than anyone imagined. This kingdom the prophet's building. Good fragments of conversation. It's not a kingdom exactly, more like a community or a cult. I'm afraid we'll need more than find one of their barkers and ask them if we wish to find out more. Believe what they want to believe. May the poor souls be. How could you mean this? Innocent people are accepting a magical affliction for the mercy of an unknown deity. Worse, they're prepared to start worshipping her. Imagine where this might be. Alright, it's absurd and dangerous. We must get to the bottom of this. Good. Perhaps after uncovering this mystery, we will find out more about the nature of the curses hanging over the stolen lands. There must be a reason that these cultists shout about you receiving the goddess's punishment. Wish to understand, we must find one of these barkers with all they can. Sadly, these street creatures scare quite easily and avoid our guards. I'll begin my search without delay. When you find some time, look for me on the streets of the capital. They will have already found someone who can tell us more about this strange goddess and her followers. Okay, so this is Tristan's companion quest. Excellent. We want to make sure we do that. Alright. +1 community, +1 loyalty. Tristan, we have already spoken with him. We have nothing else. No events to take care of right now. How much BP do we have? So this is in what, the Canelands? Amherst. What do we need to upgrade this to a town? Every 3 villages will enable you to upgrade one of them to town, provided 6 or more slots are occupied in that village. First upgrade. So, how do I upgrade? We have 3 villages now. How do I upgrade? I can purchase BP. How much is it? If I wanted like 100... Expensive, okay. How do I upgrade? There's a project for it, but we don't, I guess. Fine. Now we've got it. Okay, so go ahead and purchase 100 BP. Okay. Got an event, monster sightings, Casil, get on it. Helps. Have no one available for that. Mystic Circle is a problem. Is a problem. How long until you're done? 23. Okay. I can't pull him off the project. Need to take care of this more than anything. Capital is now a lively town. Beautiful. We actually have one town, but whatever. Alright, now we have lots more slots. We have a jail. Build a jail now. We can build kobold quarters. +3 to espionage when adjacent to thieves or assassins. Build. Nice. Build a library. Oh my, we can build a lot. Mansion. Mage's Tower. Built in separate slots. Oh, that's useful, huh? Takes 2 spots, but it lets us unlock fast travel, basically. For loyalty to community. +2 is a new. +4, both are new. Okay, so. Go ahead and build that. Park. A lot of land. 1 to community when adjacent to all. +1 to divine when adjacent to a temple. +1 to culture when adjacent to museum. Alright, so. We can upgrade this for 25 BP. Which gives us an extra +1 military. We upgrade this, we get +1 relation. Museum adds some culture. I kind of want to save up BP right now. Oh, hey, Boken. More drugs? Let's see, what do we get? Protection from fire, potion of eagle splendor, and potion of protection from arrows. Not bad for not having to have done anything, did it? How much did I get for all that? 100, 400, 300. Cool. Alright. Bio real quick, be right back. Seems there's an event going on. Stop yelling and listen to me. I'm trying to talk some sense into you.
Nothing to talk about, I love. This is my home. Here I was born, and it is here I die. You dolt, that's what I'm saying. Stay and you'll die before your time. Can't you see what's going on? Monsters, goblins, and bandits. Turn your back for a moment, there's something crawling right out of your neighbor's entrails. Talk too much. Just do your work, pray to Erastil, and stay close to your home and family. All there is to it. Seen worse? Aye, back when you were half your age and unmarried. Old friend, think of Jenny and your little ones. But if some beast comes knocking at your door, you're a woodcutter, not a swordsman. You have to leave the barony while you still can. Aye. Erastil, have mercy, your grace! Forgiveness, your grace. We were just discussing the crops. I can't make this decision for you. As the rule of this realm, I do all I can to keep you and your families from harm's way. These are troubled times, and we are all working hard to restore order and bring peace. However, only you can decide whether you will stay, for I have no power over the hearts of others, nor seek to command them. Oh, your grace, how could we leave you and see how hard you work? Well, give my words, your grace. I'm a simple man. Erastil didn't see fit to grant me courage, so off I go, blabbering about Erastil knows what. You know how it is. Let's go. Let the band go about his business. Got our own jobs to do. Don't you worry. Grace, I don't know about the others, but we'll be by you to the end. Okay, now where is Tristan? He's over here. The kingdom of the cleansed grants salvation. What's up, buddy? Tristan's forehead is wrinkled as if the priest is deeply puzzled. He's holding a piece of paper covered with writing. I'm lucky to have met you. Meet Amalia, loyal follower of the Kingdom of the Cleansed. You remember? We've recently been discussing this unusual initiative. Priest raises an eyebrow suggestively. Amalia was so kind as to tell me everything that she and her friends are doing. Young Amalia turns her childishly round and freckled face and looks at you with clear green eyes. She wears a simple dress and a necklace made of dried ash berries. She's holding a stack of papers. The girl blushes at the priest's words. Please stay a moment. It would be a pleasure for me to tell you about our kingdom. What have you been discussing? I've just been asking how Amalia came to the kingdom. What attracted her to this teaching? Amalia suddenly blushes. There's someone in my family who followed the goddess's commanded. Soon I will enter the kingdom, and I hope that through loyal service and veneration I'll prepare myself for the main test which I have yet to endure. And your family don't mind that this will happen to you. Are they perhaps ready to sacrifice you to their goddess? Of course they are, to be one of the chosen, one of the cleansed. It's a great honor for each of us. But you are so young. Why hurry to leave this world before you have experienced it in full? It's wrong to think about yourself. Once I wanted to live in Rostov, wear dresses and walk down boulevards. These terrible things started happening. So many people in our villages died. Goddess teaches that selfishness leads to trouble. Now my only wish is to serve the kingdom and the goddess. What did you find out about the kingdom, Tristan? Tristan leads gently towards Amalia. The kingdom of the cleansed is a brotherhood of those who believe in the great goddess. Promise salvation in return for cleansing. Forgive me, Amalia, if I'm missing any important details. Our mission is saving innocent souls from the curse that falls upon the heads of the undeserving. The goddess is ready to guard from evil anyone who kisses the ground and begs for mercy. Those who have rejected their sinful ways may enter the kingdom of the cleansed and pray for their speedy deliverance from worldly torments. But Molly's voice becomes monotone, as if she's reading from notes, and her eyes stare emptily into space past your shoulder. Give your life for the goddess. Isn't it the greatest honor any of us can receive? Destroying the false ruler, isn't that the truest destiny of all loyal servants? Brainwashed girl. Shakes her head sadly. Don't worry, the time will come when you come to understand that the first faithful was right. Hope it won't be long. You and I will reunite in the grace of the goddess. Goddess have a name. Yes, but only the first faithful knows it. He's the high priest to whom the goddess appeared.
He delivers her commandments and shows us her will, though through him she lays open her design to clear the tormented ground, sending signs and opening doors to her creatures, through the bodies of mortals. What false ruler are you talking about? The Baron, cursed by the goddess. He is the source of all our woes. He cast aside natural law and vandalized the field and forest. Alright, tell me more about the deliverance from worldly torments. Inhabiting this world where unhappiness and unfairness multiply, taints the soul and turns it from the eternal kingdom of freedom and love granted by the goddess. You can cleanse your sins by accepting her gift, special goodness that sets the cleansed apart. Tristan closes his eyes. Goodness? What goodness could hide in a painful death? Not everyone is capable of withstanding the test, because the way to cleansing lies through bodily torment. Those who overcome their passions and prove their loyalty become the womb of the goddess, to bear her children, wild and beautiful as she herself. The soul of the cleansed rests in the hands of the goddess. Are you aware that I'm the very same Baron who you're condemning? Tristan looks at you fiercely, trying very hard to maintain his polite smile. You? Can't be. You're so polite. And Sir Tristan would hardly be friends with such dreadful creature as the cursed Baron. So you have many questions. Please take an invitation to our meetings. Meet at sunset in the appointed place, where we accept the sacrament from the first faithful himself. Hands on me a leaflet. Soon another meeting will take place. You come, you and Sir Tristan. She looks at the priest dreamily, then quickly blushes and looks down her toes. Alright, we gotta go. I have to go too. I need to get to the other side of the city. I'll see you at our next meeting. And you too, Sir Tristan. Amelia brushes and turns away. Tristan waves to Amalia sadly. So long, Amalia. May the good goddess save you. Tristan looks down at the leaflet he's holding. His face is sad. Meeting at the appointed place. Even directions at how to get there. Like it's time we visit the sacrament. You come with me to the meeting? I would insist on participating in this investigation. I cannot let you go alone after I dragged you into this strange affair. Fair? Amalia looked at you fondly, don't you think? Distract us from your goal. Oh, stop. A little fun wouldn't be so bad, would it? Please stop. Not only is she merely a child, but she's also under the influence of these insane preachings. Must help her not take advantage of her gullibility. You think awaits us at the meeting? Whoever awaits this mysterious first faithful will be there. Judging by the title, he's the one who invented this insane kingdom. I believe that talking to him will solve many of the riddles we face. We have to go, Tristan. Alright, so... Alright, do we have anything worth selling? I feel like the answer is no. Now we got some masterwork long swords. Okay, yeah, we got a little bit worth it. Rid of that. Don't need both of those. Okay. Pretty good. Right. Yo.
As it should be.
Alright, we have a lot of stuff to get to. Witch hunt. Or monster. Alright. Actually, we need to rest first.
But we need to make sure we don't get our souls eaten. Lindsay has something to say, apparently. What's up? Hello, Your Grace. Strange. It's amazing I can just go have a chat with an actual Baron. I just want to talk about Ekon. I'm worried about him lately. Although worried might be too strong of a word. Way too gloomy. Even more so than usual, if that's possible. Maybe without him, family must be hard for him. He's not completely alone. He has us. I know we can't replace what he lost, but we must remind him that we are here and he can talk to us. You getting that? What I'm getting at is that we should hold a merry revelry and use the opportunity to talk to him, heart to heart. If we just invite him for a good drink, he'll no doubt refuse. So we must organize everything in secret. Gather guests, prepare food, drink, bring Ekon, and have so much fun. I'll even bring my loot. What do you say? You're right. I can't stand looking at his glum face anymore. Time to cheer him up. Wonderful. As we know, great minds think alike. I've talked to Alina the innkeeper, and she'd be happy to help us. Although, between us, I'm not sure what made her so enthusiastic. Anyway, you should talk to her. I should go and think what I'm going to play. One more thing. Don't be late. If we don't pull Ekon out of his mood now, it'll be too late. A chaotic good action. Alright. We do have a couple things we want to... Vents. Okay, so don't need to worry about that. We have... We might be able to do that in time, actually. Alright, we're going to swap in Tristan. Didn't actually want to leave, did I? Okay, that's fine. Well, first things first, let's go ahead and get Tristan leveled up. Cleric. Religion, persuasion. Oh, take a point of wisdom, buddy. More cleric. What do I want to do with this nerd, huh? I don't actually have a clue. Look up somebody who's played the game more. See what they say I should do with them. Still focus. Really? Why? But okay. Cleric 6, we get Healer's Blessing. Next level, all of your cure spells are treated as if they are empowered, increasing the amount of damage healed by half. Not applied to damage dealt to. Then one more level. Spell focus. so let's see. God, your stats suck. God, they're so bad. Tristan! Why are you so garbage? Alright, let's see, what do we want you to have memorized? Okay. Oh, we already have Bless. What do I like here? Probably cause fear is A. This, take. Scorching Ray. Why on earth would you as a cleric, would you slot in healing spells? Strike. The weapon strike true against evil foes. Eh. Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker, pretty good. And remove paralysis. Oh, all right. Here, let's take Fireball. Searing Light. Touch. Creature struck. Ray of Light. Take fine damage. Interesting. Animate dead. These. Rolled Fireball. Forced Repentance. Fine. Take a controlled Fireball. What does this do? Gain +1 or bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, strength checks for every 3 caster levels. +1 temporary hit points per caster level. Force an evil creature that does not have the evil subtype. Okay. Common monster restoration. Alright, let's throw a party. Throw a party for our boy Ekin. Alright, Elena, tell me about this party. As you approach, the red-headed keeper curtsies awkwardly. Your Grace! Must have come to talk about the feast for Akandayo. Happy to help. Food and drinks, everything will be first class. Alright, how much will this cost me? Don't mention it, Your Grace. It's an honor for me. Everything is on the house. You'll serve. With your permission, Your Grace, for such an honor, with such a esteemed guest, I'd like to do it myself, Your Grace. And your enthusiasm. Why would you? Why, Your Grace? Isn't it so? It'd be my pleasure. I hope everyone likes it. Including Ayo. You only agree on the place. I guess there's no two ways about it. You have to have it right in this room. And decorated, of course. Forgive me, but if we are thinking about the same Ekandayo, he will likely feel uncomfortable indoors. The feast must definitely be held in the woods, if Madam Innkeeper is up for such a challenge. Alina is speechless, either due to astonishment, indignation, or both. Who are you? The woman stands tall with a calm smile. My name's Natavi. I'm passing through the city. Akin and I know each other from long ago. Since back when we guarded the caravans. We traveled together for a long time. Pursing her lips, the innkeeper studies Natavi carefully. Why would Akin want to feast in the woods? He's a born ranger. He always feels calm under an open sky. I know him well. Think of a suitable place?
About the Royal Hunting Grounds. I've seen the place in passing. It's not far from the city. It's a cozy nook, and there's water nearby. What do you say, Alina? Please click this button. Innkeeper sizes up the woman opposite her. I might not know Recondillo as well as some, but I see no trouble in holding a feast in the woods, or on a mountain, or in a swamp for that matter. Wonderful. In that case, I'll gladly meet both of you in the agreed-upon place. My, I've seen a lot since as a keeper here, but just invites herself like that. Oh, what got me into grumbling? It's high time to start cooking. Your Grace, please take care of bringing Ekendio to the agreed place. Lindsay and I will do the rest. Level up! Level up, take Magus 8. And this gets us anything noteworthy? Get improved spell combat. Using the spell combat ability, the Magus receives a +2 circumstance bonus on concentration checks. Cool. We get an ability point. Okay. Up our decks. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay, we get a level 3 spell. I already took haste. Displacement. Probably want displacement. We can take lightning bolt. Vampiric touch, actually, because we can deliver that through. Yeah. Okay, Tristan has. Everybody else is also leveled up. Holy Lance. The weapon you touch, the holy special weapon for a number of rounds equal to half your level in this class. Its domain. Also, get a level. Take point. Jargon Disciple. Let's see, we get Dragon Resistances. +1 natural armor bonus. 5 for fire resistance. Okay. Get main armor? That's weird. Breath weapon. Okay. Charisma. And we want displacement. Next, Ekon Ranger, we get Rain. Interesting. Dex. Can't have enough Dex. Take underground. Does this include dungeons? Whatever. Jubilost just gets better bombs. No, he gets discovery, poison resistance. Okay. Alchemist with this can quickly create enough bombs to throw more than one in it. Ooh. Yeah. Probably int, right?
Just make him more and more intelligent. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, we get a lot more points. Wow, okay. Well. For our spell, what do we want? Having somebody else on haste duty would free up some extra spells for Jimmy. So, yeah, you can take haste. Mary. Keep raging. Keep being angry. More strength for the strength gods? Yeah. Yeah. What do we want here? Internal fortitude. Sickened and nauseated. Our brain's damage reduction increases by 2. Interesting. Either internal fortitude or increased damage reduction. I actually like increased damage reduction, I think. No, because we take so much damage, 2 extra isn't really that great. Oh, what do we get? Got Chaos Blade. You have a weapon touch. The Anarchic special weapon quality. Don't know what that means. And at level 30, you can emit a 30-foot aura of destruction. All attacks made against targets in this aura gain a morale bonus on damage equal to half your level. Critical threats. Is that good? That doesn't seem good. I guess just more wisdom. Exit. Accept. There's the Goblin Village, the Secret Sanctum, Shrine of Lamashtu. So everything's kind of like, go bang, 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 bang. Cool. How much do we need for our next level? Another 400, 24,000, I should say. That's a lot of experience.
In due time.
Oh, okay. Probably up here. Yeah. Yeah, this is where we got us a feast. We're here. There you are. Ekon, old friend. Speak of the devil. His face freezes in surprise. He stares at Natavi and Elena silently for a few moments, completely still. Wanted to have a picnic for a long time. Join us.
Grabbing Ekken's arm, Alina leads him to the table's food. Please come, Ekendayo. You don't mind if I call you Ekken? God, that dog's huge. Tavi finishes her hair, and you notice a tattoo of a stinging wasp on her wrist. Following the couple with a long stare, and Tavi says quietly to you, "Come to me to talk to you." Grace? I admit, we got acquainted very suddenly. That's right. When we met for the first time, I had to speak to him. Corruptions be damned. What was I supposed to do? I haven't seen Ekken for such a long time. I was so surprised to hear about him. What do you want to talk about? Ask a favor. Lena the innkeeper speak coldly, and I have no reason why. Yesterday, for instance, she argued with me before changing the sheets in my room, and today she refuses to pour me a glass of wine. I was thinking, refuse the Baron himself. If the Baron himself asks for a bottle, and why do you need a bottle of wine? Strange question. Really, why would I need a bottle of wine at a party? See what I can do. On response, and leave. Could you give me a bottle of wine? Don't bother with the bottle, Grace. I'll just pour for you. Just bring me a glass. I need a bottle for Natavi. She's our guest. He can't refuse her food and drinks. No idea why your Grace invited this harpy. Of course, you know better, but still. Thanks for organizing the party. My pleasure, Grace. Happy everything turned out this way as well. Besides, entertaining a man such as Ekendayo is a pleasure. Ekken pretends not to hear. Well, I'm gonna go check on the others. Awful good action. Here you go. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't mind. Isn't it hard to play and talk at the same time? It's a matter of practice. Now's a perfect time. One of your points. Begin. Your attention. My friends, let's raise our glasses. Let's celebrate our adventures and that we have others to share them with. And also, let's thank Alina for a generous feast. This evening was wonderful. Now, I'd like to play something special for you. I haven't composed anything for a while, but this is a special occasion. Music starts flowing. This performance isn't perfect, but it's deep and emotional. One cadence follows another, and music echoes among the trees. Suddenly, you notice that Ekken is standing much closer than you thought. You realize he's slowly moving closer to you, fidgeting from foot to foot, trying not to look at each other. At the same time, Alina is trying to lean closer and to Ekken, trying to touch his shoulder. Noticing your look, she gives you a sharp look. Try to shove Ekken closer to Alina. Ekken, my friend, could you crowd me so? Turning red as a beet, Ekken whispers an apology and moves towards Alina. She grabs Ekken by the arm, looking at you gratefully. Finally, Lindsay strikes the final chord and the sound fades. Please. Performance, Lindsay receives well-deserved applause. Yeah, we're playing Wingman for Alina. Ranger greets you with a curt nod. Your Grace must want to talk to him. Your Grace must want to talk to him. I'll make sure everyone has enough to drink. Looking at Alina's back, Ekken turns to you, fixing one of his belt bags. Cunning plan to bring a hunter to a feast, call him to hunt. It's a team effort. Lindsay, Alina, Tavi, and you, according to Alina. Thank you. Pointing at a glass. Drink with me? Ekken looks uncertainly. You offer glass. I think his wine is quite good. Your choice, though. Ekken is silent for a moment, and pours himself some wine and tastes it. And his face relaxes slightly. Not bad. Hope we didn't do more harm than good. You at least having fun? Chuckles and nods confidently. Good to be among friends and still singable. Find it interesting to look at faces, listen to what they say to each other. I missed it. How are you? Life is life. Goes on. Wish it or not. Tired of fighting? To lie down and give up? Face is still. You will not put me out. No point trying. Elena's trying very hard to please you. She's the lady of the house. Her responsibility. I think this is more than a sense of obligation. I thought about it. Time will tell. Talk about something else. That is very much of her, all at once. However, she is a good woman. Did you never tell me about Ntavi? Why? How did you meet her? Guarded Calavans. She talked a lot. Thought she must be in love with her own voice. Ekon winces. But over time, we walked many roads together. Learned she had a steady eye and a strong hand. The desert taught her to close her mouth. Sand gets in. Ekon smiles lightly, but his eyes are joyful. You stop talking. The ranger rubs the back of his head and smirks. Amanda said, Caravan is here. We'll go to the tavern again. Tavi. Wait, what? A bad influence. And then Tavi started coming less and less. Close? Fire and wind. See. I'll go get something to eat. Dog. Hey, dog. Looks at you, tilting head to side. Sniffs your hand. The wolf, standing nearby before, wags his tail and approaches Ekon. Aw, just look at that, Ekon. He seems so loyal. You have to give him a name. Ooh, you've been together for so long. Been through so much together. Tavi shakes her head. Heart wants what it wants. And one fake affection when there is none. I'm just gonna keep silent. His loyalty is a priest. Ready to decide his fate, though. Tavi nods in understanding. By the way, friends, not to sound too mundane, but I'm quite tired. Still have to get to the city. Maybe it's time we pack up? Yeah, we performed a neutral action. Harm is lightly encumbered. Gained 750 experience. Hell yeah. Alright. Well, I think it's just about time to call it a day, huh? Upgrades are not available yet. Versus fruits and berries. Perfect. Alright. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Everything going fine. Anything else right now? I'd like to find a magical S-Stock. Where can I find a magical S-Stock? Want a magical S-Stock. Oh well. But that's gonna do it for today. Stuck around, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back tomorrow with more Pathfinder. We're trending towards good a lot, huh? Just can't help myself. If you haven't hit the follow button, please do so. It helps a lot, and I appreciate it. If you like it, please on the stream. Follow me on twitter.com/aardvarkbomber. With all that being said, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.